The sun is gone, but I have a light. Well, today is an unfortunate anniversary. It is the 30th anniversary since we lost this great man. One of my heroes, one of my musical influences, he meant a lot to not only my generation and his generation, but every generation to come to. Kurt Cobain, the lead singer of Nirvana. We lost him 30 years ago to him. Yeah, you know how we lost him, and that's a big reason why um, he resonates so much with us. His lyrics, his words, his everything, and just we lost him at 27. He's part of the Forever 27 Club with Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse, and he's definitely one of the big ones, especially to us Gen Xers and Millennials. Man, I still remember when Nirvana was big back in the early 90s. I was a fan of a lot of their songs, and I actually really became a Nirvana fan, especially because of Weird Al, like Smells Like Nirvana. But yeah, I always loved hearing their songs in the radio. I love listening to Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, and Lithium, and Breathe, and then of course I really loved, Heart Shaped Box, and but I didn't really buy their albums until sadly after Kurt passed away years after he passed away, because I was only 10 when we lost Kurt, and I became such a big fan of him as a teenager a few years later. It was really sad that I could have never seen them live and never really could appreciate him back when Kurt was still alive, because Nirvana meant so much to me during those teenage years. Serve the Servants is one of my favorite songs of all time. That song resonates so much to me. I remember buying In Utero and hearing those lines like, I tried hard to have a father, but instead I had a dad. It just really resonates so much with me. And just all the songs on there from, you know, just from Serve the Servants to All Apologies, and of course and Heart Shaped Box and Senseless Apprentice, and so many amazing songs on there. Songs that have controversial titles, but like especially the fourth track is one of my favorites too. And yeah, it really means so much hearing those songs to this day. It really has kept me strong through the dark times. And yeah, Kurt, just Nirvana and Green Day and Blink-182 were the bands that really influenced me to play guitar. And there were some of the first songs I learned on guitar. And I felt like I was on top of the world just learning Smells Like Teen Spirit or Come As You Are and Heart Shaped Box. I felt amazing. He influenced me to want to play a half step down and drop D tuning. He influenced me to want to enjoy making crazy sounds on the guitar as much as playing acoustically. He really influenced me. He was one of the big reasons why I loved long hair. Ironically, the first person to want me, the reason why I wanted to grow long hair was being raised Catholic and going to church seeing Jesus. But then growing up with all my rock stars like Kurt Cobain and Dave Grohl and all those guys, like I always loved his hair, and he's the reason why I love Fender guitars. Whether it's I got my Fender Jag Stand because of Kurt Cobain. That's his guitar, a mixture of a Jaguar and a Mustang. And yeah, Kurt just like I was like borderline obsessed with Kurt Cobain for a while there back in my teenage years. I watched all the documentaries, read all the books, learned so much about him, and it really, all the conspiracies about him, being taken out by Courtney Love. No, I don't believe them. When you deal with mental health issues and chronic health issues, no matter all the fame, all the money, even family, sadly, it won't mean a thing, and it just you end up um, taking yourself out of the equation. It's really sad. I'm so sorry. It's really hard to film. I'm in the middle. I just moved to a new place. I don't have a desk or my tripod with me, and I also, and I also dealing with my toddler and my dog. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. I just want to say how much I miss Kurt Cobain. I think about him a lot. I listen to Nirvana all the time. I saw on Instagram his daughter Frances Bean talking about, uh, she wished she could have known her father, and we saw her like literally as a baby at the MTV Video Music Awards, and it's really sad that she, as much as we lost a musical icon, she lost her dad, and that's the thing we gotta remember is that no matter who we idolize, whether it's actors, musicians, athletes, they're just human. They're sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, grandparents. They're just people that we love and we can one day lose, whether it's by old age or tragedy. So just hold on to the ones you love. You never know how long you got, and we gotta appreciate the ones that create something beautiful to leave for this world, a legacy that is cherished by generations. That's something that Kurt Cobain gave us, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. By the way, I hope to review. I did an unboxing, but I hope to review this amazing Blitzway Kurt Cobain. I would love if they did like a Smells Like Teen Spirit version and all the versions, like a heart-shaped box version. And God, it's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. I miss you, Kurt. Can't believe it's been 30 years. Hope everyone be safe out there. And if you ever having those thoughts of not being here, you can call or text 988 or please talk to a friend, a family member. Know that you're always worth it. And Kurt taught me that. And never, you never know how long you got, and don't let. Life can be painful, but there's so much beauty and so much. Even the most people in the most pain can bring the most love and beauty to the world. So remember that. Okay, guys, be safe out there. Love you guys and live long and love life.